on the track now and on the pole position for round number 1, a 10-lap event for the late model sportsman division. In car number 24 will be Joel Parsons. Outside the front row, in car number 30, Aaron Lewis. Inside row number 2, in the 62 will be Paul Lewis out of Salisbury. Outside, in car number 7, it'll be Bob Charters. Inside row number 3, the 09 automobile. That's driven this afternoon by Todd Turner. In the 22 is Al Snellgrove. The 2 is Danny Brown. Model Sportsman Division to qualify for this afternoon's 40-lap feature race. Ken Brace gives a look over. Another turn number 4. We're going to go racing. And Lewis gets the early jump on the outside in car number 30. Parsons trying to work his way up the inside. Well, the 7 of Bob Charters looking for room on the outside. Paul Lewis down on the inside in row number 2. Aaron Lewis by a fender, this time by completing lap number 1. Danny Brown kisses the wall down to the 1-2 turn in car number 2. And it's still a two-way drag race for the top position. Parsons on the inside, Aaron Lewis on the outside. Aaron Lewis, a side-by-side, door-handle-to-door-handle battle with Bob Charters in the 7, just waiting for those top 2 drivers to make a mistake. Parsons doing yeoman's chore there on the inside, hanging on to that top position, and Lewis is putting the pressure on in car number 30. Flags will be up this time by, and at turn number 4 will be 5 completed. The 30 of Aaron Lewis takes it around in turn 4. Caution flag out on the speedway. Flat tire on the 24 automobile. And Joel Parsons will have to make a visit to the garage area in the number 24 Pontiac Grand Prix. So we'll settle them down and try it all over again. Top break for Joel Parsons, who was running extremely strong right there at the front with a cut tire on the right rear. The 24 car will make a visit to the garage. Aaron Lewis, your pole center for the restart in car number 30. Ken Brace looks them over one more time. We could have a green this time on turn number 4. Green flag is down. We're going racing. Lewis on the inside, Charters on the outside. Once again, the halfway flags are up. We are 5 complete on turn number 4 and 5 to go. Aaron Lewis now by a car length over Bob Charters. Charters gives him the chrome horn. And Lewis looks for room on the inside of car number 62. Leader in the 30, Bob Charters in second, Paul Lewis in third. Danny Brown has moved up to fourth. The 09 automobile of Todd Turner in fifth, and Al Snellgrove rounds out the field in the 22. Aaron Lewis now trying to put some distance on Bob Charters. The popsicle sticks will be up next time by, and at turn number 4, we are 8 complete and 2 to go. 8 laps down, 2 to go, this 10-lap qualifier. Aaron Lewis, your race leader. Bob Charters in the 7 is in second. Paul Lewis third in the 62. White flag, this time by, 1 lap remaining. We are 9 complete and 1 to go. Late model sportsman qualifier number 1 with Aaron Lewis, your race leader. Lewis takes it home in car number 30. Charters home for second. Paul Lewis in third. Lewis. So Aaron Lewis takes his honor lap around the speedway as a citywide delivery crew does their duties on the track, making sure that the track is safe for resumption of competition. And we'll line up heat number 2 as soon as Aaron Lewis returns the checkered flag to the start-finish line. The Riverview Truck Repair Center automobile car number 30, Aaron Lewis. Qualify for this afternoon's 40-lap feature. Can you find out for me, sure? The caution out on the speedway. We'll take them around one more time. Caution still remains out on the speedway. Steve Pettifall running for cover as the field goes by. Once again, Jim Dunham on the point. Ken McKenzie outside the front row. Vince McCormick inside row 2, outside Donnie Collette. It's Johnny Comfort inside row number 3, outside the 42 of Steve Rogers. The 59 is Dave O'Blinas, and the 14 is LZ Beeman. Once again, a 10-lap event for the late model sportsman division. And we'll find this time by at turn number 4. Got him on the point and on the gas, and we're going racing. Ken McKenzie jumps into the early lead at car number 85. Points a Chevrolet down the back straightaway with Dunham in second, Vince McCormick in third. McKenzie trying to stretch out an early lead. Jim Dunham in second spot. Vince McCormick looks for room around Dunham. The field bunching up a bit around Jim Dunham, and the 85 of Ken McKenzie will move out in front by about 10 car lengths. Vince McCormick now got by Dunham. And about to make chase on the 85 of Ken McKenzie. Dave O'Blinas making a move in the back of the pack at car number 59. Knocks off the 21 of Johnny Comfort. While Ken McKenzie leads the by. Vince McCormick in the second spot. Jim Dunham in third. Steve Rogers fourth. And Don Coletti in fifth. Halfway flags are up this time by. We are 5 complete and 5 to go. Dunham gets turned around into turn 4. Rogers sneaks by the inside. Everybody gets by safely. But Jim Dunham in the 83. Looks like we'll bring out a caution. Yes, the caution is out on the speedway as Dunham is parked a Ford automobile in turn number 4. Dunham doesn't fire a caution flag from Steiner Ken Brace. And we'll try it all over again one more time. Dunham refires the 83, and he'll head back to the garage area for some hasty repairs to that piece of equipment. Or so be sure to pick them up while they are available in the photo booth. 5 complete, 5 to go. Should have a green this time by out of turn number 4. We are cutting them loose. This time with some serious competition on the outside in terms of Vince McCormick in the 33 cars. They head down the back straightaway. They are side by side. Dave O'Blinas on the move as well. McCormick on the outside, McKenzie on the inside. Side by side through the 3-4 turn. McKenzie once again with the edge out of turn number 2, and Dave O'Blinas is on the move in the 59. Dunham back in the fray one more time in the 83. Popsicle sticks are up this time by. We are 8 complete and 2 to go. 8 laps down, 2 to go. late model sportsman division, Ken McKenzie in the 85-year race leader. Vince McCormick in second in the 3-3. The 59 of David Lewis in third. White flag. 1 lap to go. This time by. We are 9 complete and 1 to go. McKenzie, McCormick, and Oblinas, your top 3 down the back straightaway. This time by, to complete qualifier number 2, it's going to be Ken McKenzie. Dave Oblinas in second, or in third rather, Vince McCormick second. Vince McCormick coming home to second and finishing in third. Dave Oblinas, the rookie, in car number 59.
Okay. All right. No, was there one on this not? Just before we started. Says it's not. Okay. No, I think that's the only question. No, that's only one. That's the one.
Kmart Shopping Center? Yeah, it's right. So he turned the checkered flag for his victory, and he number 2, 85, Ken McKenzie. Replace roofing and signing Apple Auto Glass, Ideal Muffler, B&B Country Cable, Automobile. Green flag this time by out of turn number 4. Qualifier number 3, 10 laps ahead, and we're going racing. Once again, a two-way battle for that top position. Darrell Nicholson on the inside, Ken Crossway on the outside. Chrysler Power and Equipment on the inside, Buick on the outside. Darrell Nicholson, a veteran competitor here at River Glade Speedway, shows the way out of turn number 4. Nicholson, Crossway, Terry Chiners, your top 3 with Dan Duke in 4th. Bobby Fraser in 5th, and Phil Hebert rounds out the field. But right now it's Darrell Nicholson showing the way, car number 4 down the back straightaway. And Hebert takes a spin out of turn number 2. Does a 360 the backwards way. And the caution flag is out on the speedway as a Shediac driver in trouble over at turn number 2. The opportunity. Also, the 50-50 tickets are on sale in that area as well. We'll try it one more time out of turn number 4. Nicholson on the point, and we're going racing. Nicholson on the inside, Crossway on the outside. Terry Chiners looking for room in car number 6, has no place to go. Now a three-way battle for that top position, and also Dan Duke, I'm going to have to walk trying to stick his neck in there as well. As the halfway flags come up, we are 5 complete and 5 to go. 5 laps down, 5 laps to go. Darrell Nicholson still your leader. Crossway dropping back in the pack as Terry Chiners takes over the second spot. Duke takes a spin into turn number 3. Duke takes the 50 car, the Steel Martin Chevrolet around, and caution out on the speedway one more time. Duke out of the car, and he could be a little bit irate, to say the least. Possibly feels he had a little help over there, and we'll let them decide it. You see, guys, you see a Winston Cup driver throw the helmet? Everybody wants to throw the helmet. settle down. As soon as the tempers get settled down, we'll try it all over again one more time. So Dan Duke takes a spin down in turn number 3. And the Taylor's Auto Service machine out to do the towing, as well as the citywide delivery cleanup truck there to make sure the track is free of debris for competition when it resumes. We'll realign the field, try it all over again one more time. Hey, while it's along the action, good time for you to bop down to the canteen facilities, whether it's French fries or hamburgers you like. The canteens are open and now serving. So if you got the hungries while you're with us this afternoon, good time to drop down to the canteen facilities. Also down to the west end of the track, that's down towards turn number 1. We have some special treats for the kids down there, under $1 at the... To Ernie and Winona McLean, who've operated this speedway here for 30 years. I've known them for a long, long time, and they've done a lot to help racing here in the Maritimes, and we appreciate them. Hope they enjoy their retirement. And our congratulations go out to Ernie and Winona. So we'll try it all over again one more time. We're 5 laps complete and 5 to go. The caution will remain out in the speedway. We'll take them around one more time. The 66 of Ken Crossman has been black flagged, goes to the garage area. Sitting on the point, Terry Charters outside the front row, Phil Hebert in that third qualifying position. And out of turn number 4, we'll try it one more time. We're going racing. Bobby Fraser rejoining the field of the Bryant's Transmission Chevrolet. Darrell Nichols said, by a fender down the back straightaway. Charters putting the pressure on the outside in the 6 car. And they come side by side out of turn number 4. Chrysler powered entry on the inside. It's a Pontiac on the outside. And it's a drag race down the back straightaway. Darrell Nicholson on the inside. Charters on the outside. The popsicle sticks are up this time by 2 to go. We're 8 complete and 2 to go. And Nicholson takes over the top spot. Charters right on his rear bumper in the 6 car. Lap traffic could play a factor here as they're coming up on Bobby Fraser, the 29. White flag down, 1 lap remaining. And if they get up on Fraser, will they go to the inside or the outside? It's do or die time, and Nicholson goes to the inside down the back straightaway. Charters will follow him through. And out of turn number 4, this time by for qualifier number 3, it's going to be Darrell Nicholson. Charters comes home to second. Bear in third in the 93. Afternoon's 50-50 draw, and you purchased a green ticket. That ticket number is for the big win. How much money, guys? $234 going out for the lucky winner, and the number is 449-656 is today's winning number for the 50-50 draw, Salisbury Lions, and 234 was it? 234. $234 going to some lucky winner. And hey, we take tips here on the tower. Darrell Nicholson at car number 4, your race winner. Let's have a good hand for him. A veteran competitor here at car number 4 takes it home for the win this afternoon. Once again, 449-656 is the winning number. You are $234 richer. Qualifier number 1 for the street stock division on the point. Who's in the car? Outside in car number 5 will be Steve Potter. Inside row number 2, Brian Quinlan. And the green flag is up already. We'll have the driver list for you momentarily. We should have a green this time by out of turn number 4. Leader in the 5, Quinlan on the move in the 9. The 95 also looks to the inside of Potter. Gilles here in the 95 second spot. Quinlan, your race leader in the 9. A battle for that third position now, the 92 automobile of Laurie Mosier, and he gets the pressure put on him by the 3 of Brian Constantine. Quinlan, your race leader. You'll share the second spot in the 95. In the 9. A battle for that second position. Mosier on the inside, Legier on the outside. Danny Burke in the 14 makes that a 4-way battle for that second position with Constantine in the 3. The halfway flags are up this time by. We're 5 complete and 5 to go. Mosier slides the 92 out of turn number 4. Trying desperately to hang on to second place in the 92. Burke in the 14 moves up to third. Clive Legier back to fourth in the 95. And Constantine now on the move for fourth position. Out in front, it's Quinlan showing the way. Has about a 20-car length lead on the second place Laurie Mosier in the 92. For second position, the 92 of Mosier, the 14 of Burke, and the 3 of Constantine. Street stock division action here this afternoon at Riverglade Speedway. Quinlan, your race leader in the 9. The popsicle sticks are up this time by. We are 8 complete and 2 to go. 8 laps down, 2 to go. Brian Quinlan, your race leader in the 9. The 92 of Mosier in second spot. Burke and Constantine battle for third position. White flag down this time by. 1 more lap to go. Allen in trouble with the 15. Flies gets loose out of turn number 2. Maintains control of the 15 car. This time out of turn number 4 for the checkered flag is going to be Brian Quinlan. Mosier will come home to second in the 92. It's a drag race for third, but it's going to be Constantine putting it together. And Burke will come home to fourth. The 95 of Gilles Legier in fifth. That's it for, ladies and gentlemen, the Army World Machine, car number 9, Brian Quinlan. Well, thank you very much. My first day, eh? And I have a correction. I've been announcing 92 as Laurie Mosier, and 94 as Laurie Mosier. And the 92 automobile is driven by none other than Jim Beeman. My apologies to all those involved. This time by car number 17 on the pole position, we'll have Lee Strait outside Laurie Mosier in the 94. Inside row number 2 in the 00, it'll be Derek Smith outside Gary McLean in the 42. The 99 goes inside row number 3. It's Joe Daypre outside Dave Olinas in the 28. Inside row number 4, Brian Chappell in the 68. And outside the car number 16 is Star Strait. Rounding out the field in car number 19 will be Larry Smith. And outside in car number 7 is Jim LeBlanc. They'll rev them up through the 3-4 turns into the green flag this time by Lee Strait on the point. We're going to go racing. A quick 4-way battle developing for the lead position. Lee Strait on the inside, Mosier on the outside. Smith to 00. And the 42 of Gary McLean. Olinas moving up to the 28 as well. And now it's a 5-way battle for that lead position. Strait on the inside, Mosier on the outside. They take them to the 1-2 turn side by side and door handle to door handle. A five-way battle down the back straightaway one more time for the lead position. Straight on the inside. Moser on the outside. Fifth in McLean in row number 2. And Oblina's capped out the top 5. Joe Dapre now in the 99 trying to make up some ground as Oblinas moves to the inside of Derek Smith. As they go by the grandstand one more time, a Lee straight now by a fender and a door. Moser tries to move up back on the outside of the 94 car. The halfway flags are up this time by. We're 5 complete on the turn number 4 and 5 to go. 5 laps complete and 5 to go. Basically a 5-way battle right from the get-go, and it still remains as they come out of turn number 2. Straight, Moser, McLean, Oblinas, and Smith, all battling for that top position. No clear leader out of turn number 4. Sticks are up. We are 8 complete and 2 to go. 8 laps down, 2 to go. Qualifier number 2 for the street stock division. Laurie Moser now has the lead position at car number 94. Takes the citywide delivery Chevrolet to the front of the field. White flag down, 1 to go. Straight now, trying to hold on to second position as Gary McLean challenges on the outside. Straight gets loose. Oblinas goes to the inside. Oblinas in the 28 makes it a side-by-side battle down the back straightaway for second position. Moser clearly in front, but second is anybody's race on turn number 4. It's going to be Dave Oblinas. Straight will come home third. Oblinas spins it around. Hey, that was worth the price of admission, folks. Laurie Moser took the win with 2 to go. But Dave Oblinas put on the show at the start-finish line. Reminds me of the Winston back a couple of years ago when Davey Allison crashed at the start-finish line. And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen, a hard-earned victory. Laurie Moser in the 94, the citywide delivery Chevrolet. Also sponsored by Riverview Muffler, as the field lines up for semi-final number 1 in the Sportsman division. I know the program this week and memorize the Laurie Moser, your race leader in the 94 and your race winner, the Riverview Muffler Citywide Delivery Chevrolet. Facilities, and at the barbecue we have some great barbecued sausages. If you like those German type sausages and hamburgers, they are available at the barbecue right now. On the gas out of turn number 4, and no, we're not going to go green. They're not tightened up quite enough. Compare with the 94 before. One more time, we'll try it all over again. Joel Parsons on the point, Comfort on the outside, and we're going racing. Joel Parsons, your race leader. Todd Turner now up to second in the 09. It's Rogers challenging for third in the 42. And Comfort gets shuttled to the outside and back in the field in the 21. Todd Turner, Steve Rogers, your top 3. Comfort in 4th. Jim Dunham in 5th. Winifred Burnham rounds out the field in the 94. A 3-way battle for the top position. Joel Parsons showing the way in the 24. to the outside of the 09. Tries it back on the inside of the turn number 4. Turner once again in the 09 looks to the inside of Parsons and down the back straightaway. He has the inside line. Could get real exciting through the 3-4 turn as the halfway flags are up. We are 5 down and 5 to go. 5 laps complete and 5 to go. Todd Turner now your race leader by a fifth and a half a door down the back straightaway. Joel Parsons on the outside. Steve Rogers looking for room in the 42. Tries to put the Oldsmobile up to second position. Automobile, your race leader as we come out of turn number 4 with 2 to go. 8 laps complete, 2 to go this time by. Larson solidly in second, Rogers solidly in third. White flag this time out of turn number 4. We are 9 complete and 1 to go. It's going to be the 09 automobile. Todd Turner takes the win. The 24 of Joel Parsons in second and Rogers third in the 42. The 09, the Oldsmobile, a citywide delivery. Atlantic Textile and Canvas Oldsmobile. Final qualifying around for the Sportsman Division, and it'll have LZ Beeman on the point in car number 14. Outside, Al Snellgrove in the 22. Inside, row number 2, the 29 of Bobby Frazier. Outside, Danny Brown in the 2. And rounding out the field, the 66 of Ken Crossway. 66 is Ken Crossway. A 10-lap qualifier. Semi-final number 2 out of turn 4. Green flag will be up, and we're going racing. Snaps the lead down the back straightaway. Beeman to the inside in second spot, and Danny Brown is on the move in car number 2. Brown now up to second. Ken Crossway on the move as well in the 66 car. Silverlight exhaust system, automobile car number 22 is your race leader. Brown now on the move, looks to the inside in the 2 car. Silverlight gets a little loose in those 3-4 turns. And managed to hang on to the Oldsmobile and retain that top position with Danny Brown breathing down his rear bumper. Crossway now looks to the inside of Brown, makes it a 3-way battle for that top position. Crossway and Brown, your top 3. LZ Beeman in the 14, the 29 of Bobby Frazier. And it's Selgrove as the halfway flags come up this time by. We are 5 complete and 5 to go. 5 laps down, 5 to go. Danny Brown, your new race leader, takes the Dunnett Plumbing and Heating Chevrolet to the front. Danny Brown, Ken Crosswood, Al Snellgrove, now your top 3, with LZ Beeman in 4th, and Bobby Frazier rounding out the field. on Brown with 2 to go. We're 8 complete this time by and 2 to go. And it becomes a battle one more time between Danny Brown and Ken Crossway. Brown in the Chevrolet, Crossway in the Buick. White flag down with 1 to go. 9 complete this time by, 1 lap remaining. Checkered flag this time by Danny Brown for the win. Crossway in second. Stelvo will come home. It's also sponsored by Maritime Engine Technology and Canterbury Motors out of Amherst.
Okay.
Just clumsy. Let's have for it one more time. Your second semi-final qualifier winner, Danny Brown in the 2. So everybody was asking Paul down there, they thought he could beat his old car in this consolation round. Consolation round for the late model sportsman division.
Yeah. Yeah. I think we should get to it again today. All right.
This time by out of turn number 4, green flag is up. The starter can't race. We're going racing. Dana Benita stops here at an E, but Paul Lewis fights back on the outside in the 62. And down the back straightaway they go. Side by side, door handle to door handle on turn number 4. Terry Charters looking for only car number 6. Looks like Charters could have the stronger car of the top 4, but he just has no place to go. And Vince McCormick trying to cut him loose on the outside of the 33. Way off the pace in the 93. As David Leadus, the rookie, leads them around this time by. The Boundary Creek driver is showing the way in the 59 car, the Ronald Leadus prepared Chevrolet. Paul Lewis in second, Terry Charters in third, Vince McCormick is back to fourth, Daryl Nicholson caps up the top 5. Flags will be up this time by out of turn number 4. Dave Oblinas with 5 down and 5 to go. Paul Lewis in second. Charters now challenging for second position.
I wasn't there. I think I did.
Dave Oblinas, your race leader. Charters now already putting the pressure on Paul Lewis. The popsicle sticks are up. Charters takes to the inside, bangs his way to the front. And Paul Lewis suffered some damage from that altercation, as Charters practically climbed over him in turn number 4. White flag this time by Dave Oblinas, your race leader. Next time by out of turn number 4 for the win. in his rookie season, car number 59, Boundary Creek driver Dave Oblina. Driver from Boundary Creek takes it home for the win. Fun for the rookie driver. Didn't look like a rookie out there this afternoon.
That's what happened. That's
Who's in the 23? Who's in the 23?
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, one more time. The rookie driver, Dave Oblina, your race winner in the 59 automobile. The Riverglade Ultramar Chevrolet, car number 23. Terry Allen in the 15-year pole setter, star straight outside the front row. We're trying this time on a turn number 4. We're going racing. Your race leader in the 15, Brian Chappell now moved up to second in the 68, Star straight in third. Straight giving Chappell everything he wants. Straight on the outside, Chappell on the inside. Terry Allen, your race leader in the 15, down the back straightaway they go one more time. Dapre now in the 99 moving up. Chappell now solidly in the second position. Star straight in third. Jode played in fourth. And the 19 automobile of Larry Smith caps out the top 5. Gilles Leger now on the move in the 95 as well. Looks to the inside of Tom Lane's 23 car. And Leger has the position down the back straightaway. Terry Allen, your race leader, now being pressured by Brian Chappell in the 68. Is just about on Allen's rear bumper. Straight stock qualifying action here this afternoon at Riverglade Speedway as we approach the halfway mark. And we have a little altercation over turn number 4. Chappell takes the lead. Allen is settled back to second. Straight hangs on to third. We have 5 complete and 5 to go. Brian Chappell, your new race leader. Allen now trying desperately to hang on to the 15 car, protect that second position. Brian Chappell, your race leader in the 68. This is the 19, makes a daring move to the inside, trying to take over the position from Dapre. Dapre goes around in turn number 3. The 95 of Gilles Leger gets through, so does the rest of the field. The 19 of Larry Smith and the 99 of Joe Dapre bring out the caution flag on the speedway. So once again, caught and 4 to go. We're 6 down and 4 to go. Green flag down this time by Chappell and Allen go at it for the lead. Chappell with the lead in turn number 1. It's still anybody's race as they head down the back straightaway. Chappell, your leader, Allen in second. Wayne in third, Dapre in fourth. The double plants are up this time by. We're 8 down and 2 to go. 8 laps complete and 2 to go. Chappell, Allen, and straight, your top 3. And the 7 car, LeBlanc loses the fire on the turn number 2. Jim LeBlanc in trouble in the 7 car. Parks the Chevrolet at the start of the back straightaway, and the wheel will beat him to the pits. This is the way we chase the wheel, chase the wheel, chase the wheel. And Mr. LeBlanc is now moving up on his tire. The tire has come to a stop, so he shouldn't have any problem to pick it up. Now let's see you bolt it back on out there. So we'll realign the field and try it over again one more time. Brian Chappell, your race leader. Hey, today's the day to do it. Green flag, we'll try it one more time out of turn number 4. And Ken Bryce says, no, the caution flag's still out, guys. Just take it easy. 3 is Tom Lane, and the 19 automobile is Larry Smith. 8 down, 2 to go out of turn number 4. We're going to go racing. Chappell reassumes the lead in the 68, and Allen looks to the inside in the 15 car. Allen can't quite put it together now, trying to protect that second position. 2 to go. Signal being given by our starter, Ken Brace, and Brian Chappell is your leader. Terry Allen second. Now the 95 automobile of Legier. Straight goes to the wall. Car number 16, tough break. And caution is out on the speedway. Star Straight rather, kisses the wall in the back straightaway. I'll get it right after a while. Spend $1 million for brain and my mouth won't work. So Star Straight takes the 16 car to the wall in the back straightaway. Time the 5, Steve Potter. The 19 is Larry Smith. And riding up the field, Tom Lane to the 23 out of turn number 4. This time we're going to go racing. Did you see that? Chappell get off the gas again. Thought it was going to get the other guy there. Chappell on the inside, Allen on the outside. Checkered flag. This time it's going to be for Brian Chappell. So Brian Chappell takes it home, survived all the caution flags, and he'll take the Alina Proving and Siding Pontiac to victory lane. Let's have a good hand for Brian Chappell, your race winner. Let's put it back in the race.
Yeah. 95,
Brian Chappell, your race winner once again in victory lane. The Ablinas Roofing and Siding machine. Cars today,
yeah.
Well, the cars in the machine went to. These cars move any slower, we're going to have to change the calendar before they get to the front straight. Gary McLean on the point. Josh Goslin on the outside of the front row. A 10-lap qualifier out of turn number 4. We should be able to go green this time by. Tighten them up, and yes, we are cutting them loose. They're going green. Gary McLean on the inside, Josh Goslin on the outside. A tight battle for that top position. Row number 2 also launched into a battle. And Constantine is the only car that's breaking loose at off of the back in car number 3. And Straight gets a little loose at the 17. They go 3 wide down the back straightaway. Gary McLean by a bumper. in the 42 will show the way out of turn number 4. Derek Smith now trying to move up for second. Trying to make some room where he doesn't have it. And Gosling will try to hold on the outside. McLean, Smith, and Gosling, your top three, with Danny Burke in fourth, Constantine in the fifth position. Action here this afternoon at Riverglade Speedway. The halfway flags are out this time by. McLean out of turn number 4 will go halfway with 5 down and 5 to go. Gary McLean, Derek Smith, Danny Burke now up to third. Gosling back to fourth, and Constantine is on the move in car number 3. Running 6th, is swimming in the 7th spot. Straight is dropped all the way back to 8th. But Laurie Moser and Jim Beeman rounding out the field. Constantine takes a loop out of turn number 2. Takes it all the way around the backward way and tries it all over again one more time. Breaks the Chevrolet up. But Constantine will have to work his way all the way from the back of the field. Putting the pressure on, looks to the inside, makes some room with 2 to go this time by. We're 8 complete and 2 to go. Smith, now your leader down the back straightaway. McLean dragging a bumper on the 42. It looks like McLean is going to get the black flag for dragging a bumper. Yes, he does get the meatball. Tough break for the local driver. McLean may not have known that flag was for him. But then again, once again, the meatball will be displayed for the 42 car. And the bumper is still dragging on that automobile. These are chained on. Derek Smith, your race leader. He takes it home for the win. The 00 automobile. Your race winner, Derek Smith in the 00. The Salisbury Service Center of Venus Roofing and Slot APM automobile. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, your race winner in the 00, Derek Smith. So Bill Legier is our winner of a free safety inspection. And we'll check this number here. For the Crystal Palace tickets, your name, sir?
Craig Trombley.
Where are you from, Craig?
Moncton, New Brunswick.
Congratulations. A couple of passes to Crystal Palace here this afternoon.
Good.
And we're still waiting on a winner for the haircut, 098661. That's 098661. We will wait on that for a moment, just in case you're away to the washroom or the canteen facilities. First of all, let's have a good hand for our Pee Wee fan this afternoon, his favorite driver, Paul Lewis, as well as Johnny Wilban. Okay, Shelley, we got up next is free pass. 2 free passes to Riverglade. Laurie Moser outside the front row in the 94. It'll be Jim Beeman inside row number 2 in the 92. Outside the 28 of Dave Oblinus. Brian Constantine inside row number 3 in the car number 3. Outside Lee Straight in the 17. The 14 is Dan Burke. The 00, Derek Smith. Josh Gosling in the 62. The 42 is Bill McLean. Jill is here in the 95. In car number 19, it's Larry Smith. And green flag is down, this time on turn number 4. With the early lead down the back straightaway, the 9 car showing the way. Moser in second, now Beeman goes by on the inside. They're 3 wide to the 3-4 turn. Moser in trouble right at the get-go, and the 94 up against the wall in turn number 4. We have a caution out on the speedway. So once again, the caution out on the speedway is Moser in trouble in the 94. The rearview muffler citywide delivery machine, and a tough break for that local driver. Stubs. So if you have one of those prizes, just come up to the tower and we'll make sure that you get matched up with your prize. Quinlan on the point one more time for the restart. Green flag will be up this time on turn number 4 for 40 laps. We're going to go racing. Early lead with Jim Beeman in the second spot in the 92. Jim Beeman in second, David Williams in third. Laps for the straight stock division, and Brian Quinlan is your race leader. Pressure on the 28 car, trying to take over that second position. Brian Constantine in fourth in the battle for fifth between Lee Strait and Derek Smith in the 00. Smith on the outside, Strait on the inside. In the fourth, takes a spin on a number 2 caution out on the speedway. We'll bring them down to some pace lap speeds here. So caution remains out on the speed, but we'll take them around a couple more times to tighten. As the caution is withdrawn, we should have a green next time by the 16 of Star Straight on the outside of the front row.
Straight or left turn? Get him. Straight or left turn?
16 of the lap car on the outside of the front row. The green flag is down. We're going racing. Three wide action through the 1-2 turn. This is street stock action here at Riverglade Speedway as they head down the back straightaway. Ryan Quinlan, your race leader. Jim Beeman in second. Straight is the lap car. Oblinas to the 28 is third. Derek Smith, the 00 trying to move up, and McLean comes to a halt in the front straightaway. The 42 car, caution will come out on the speedway as the 42 car comes to a halt on the front straightaway. Right in. Citywide delivery crew out to do the cleanup duties, and as soon as we have that taken care of, we'll be back underway one more time.
Well, I don't know if we have that.
16. And we should have a green this time on turn number 4. We're going racing. Back in the lead one more time in car number 9. Lap traffic now trying to play a factor. Straight gets tagged at a turn number 4. They go 3 wide down the front straightaway. Jim Beeman in the second spot as they cross them up in turn number 2. Starts their release rate rather in the 17 involved. But the 99 of Joe Dapering in the 7. Also over there involved. That's Jim LeBlanc in the 7, but he got away relatively unscathed. Release rate in the 17 up on the infield. Get together. Don't make that trip. Brian Quinlan, your race leader. We'll try it all over again. Gary McLean did make his way back into the pack as the green come down for the 3-car altercation over in turn number 2. While the 17 of Lee Straight, the 7 of Jim LeBlanc also involved, and the 99 of Joe Dapre. So we'll have it sorted out momentarily. A Straight will go on the hook, it looks like, from this vantage point. And he's trying to put it together here for the 40-lap win this afternoon. All brought to you by Metro Mike's Gas Bar, located at the Kmart Shopping Plaza on Mount. Just to bring you up to speed on the Winston Cup race in Dover, Dale Earnhardt is your current race leader. And here we have Brian Quinlan as your current race leader as we go green one more time on a turn number 4. Jim Beeman in the second spot behind Brian Quinlan. Brian Klopp set up the third, fifth, fourth to the 00 and past the 28 of Dave Oblino. Ball flag being shown to the 03 of Rick Constantine. Tough break for the local area driver from Salisbury. We'll head back to the garage area. The 15 of Terry Allen takes the round. He is up another arm's way. Possibly will not get a caution. Terry Allen stopped in the infield area. And he has refired the 15 car. So the race will remain green as Terry Allen gets turned around the 15. Brian Quinlan, your race leader. 19 of Larry Smith way off the pace. Smith has dropped way back into the field. The tail car in the lead lap. As Brian Quinlan leads him down one more time. Jim Beeman in the second spot. A battle for third now between Derek Smith, the rookie, and Brian Constantine in car number 3. Dave Ablinas is fifth in the 28. Quinlan, Beeman, and Smith, your top 3 with Constantine and Ablinas. Josh Goslin having a good run in the 92. So is Chappell in the 68. Derek Smith, the rookie, up to third. Constantine in fourth, and the rookie Dave Ablinas in fifth with Josh Goslin in the 6th position. Chappell now must be passed by the 14 car of Danny Bush. Halfway flags are up. We are 20 complete and 20 to go this time by. 20 laps down and 20 to go. Mark there. Brian Quinlan is your race leader. Quinlan now making his way through the lap traffic. Puts a lap on Larry Smith in the 19. That's no problem. Up to lap traffic, putting Jim LeBlanc a lap down in car number 7, and about to put Star Straight another lap down in car number 16. Quinlan now from about a 10 to 12 car length lead over second place Jim Beeman. In third, once again, is Derek Smith in the 00. In fourth, the 28 automobile of Dave Ablinas, and Constantine rides back in fifth in car number 3. Back up after having to start at the rear of the pack. Car number 42 is on the move. Right behind Josh Goslin's 62 car. It is Brian Quinlan at the front of the pack, your race leader. Second spot is Jim Beeman in the 92. Derek Smith third in the 00. It's Dave Ablinas in the 3 and Constantine going at it very seriously. And Constantine almost got taken out of that fray. Gets a little loose of the 14 car, maintains control of the Chevrolet. Metro Mike's gas bar feature time for the street stock division. McLean slaps the wall in turn number 1 with 10 to go this time by. We are 30 complete and 10 to go. McLean keeps on running in the 42. Fortunately, over the rear end of the car, snagged the wall. Complete at 9 to go. 31 complete at 9 to go. Jim Beeman, the second place driver, has dropped out. An unfortunate break for the local area driver in the 92 car. He is obviously upset about falling out with running so close to the front. He was a contender for the win early and had a pretty solid second place run going. A tough break for Jim Beeman in the 92. Brian Quinlan in the 9, your race leader. That should put Smith up to second place in the 0-0. Molina's third in the 28. Constantine in fourth. Josh Gosselin would be fifth. That is unofficial. I believe the 99 car is a lap down. Quinlan, your race leader in the 9. Down and 4 to go. This time by Quinlan, your race leader. Greg Smith in second. Are up this time by. We are 38 completed. 2 to go. 38 laps down. 2 to go. Brian Quinlan, your race leader. Derek Smith in the second spot, putting another lap on Daypray in the 99. In third, David Molina's Constantine in fourth. Goslin in fifth. White flag this time at turn number 4. Brian Quinlan has one more lap to go. Straightaway for the final time, Quinlan in the 9. Through the 3-4 turn. And out of turn number 4 for the final time in the checkered flag, Brian Quinlan. Smith will come home to second in the 0-0. David Molina in third. Constantine fourth and Josh Goslin fifth. That is unofficial. Sky Powers, I'm sorry, car number 30, his favorite driver, Sky Powers. If I'm pronouncing that right, would you come down here, please? And Aaron Lewis is his favorite driver, car number 30. So, Mr. Powers, you boogie on down.
Lions Club Salisbury have been up here for the last 30 years working with Ernie and Mrs. McLean. So, on behalf of the Salisbury Lions Club, I wish to present them a little token of appreciation for allowing the Lions Club to be present up here for the last 30 years. There's a couple little gift certificates. Okay.
I think it's time for a speech, isn't it, folks? Have a few final words from Ernie Winona. Ladies first.
Thank you, Cyril. Well, I don't really know what to say except thank you to all the people that have come here over the past 30 years and for all the drivers who have come here for the past 30 years and all the staff. It's unbelievable that the time has gone so fast, and it's time for us to give it to Pat and Shelley, I guess, and maybe they'll keep going for 30 years. That's about all I have to say. Thank you.
I guess probably she said it all.
just like to thank everybody for being here and the drivers, and thank you.
Man, a few words. Thank you very much, folks. Have a good hand for anyone on the McLean. Mike Sauché. Let's have a good hand one more time for Sky Power and her favorite driver, Aaron Lewis, in car number 30. Aaron Lewis on the point in car number 30. Ken McKenzie outside the front row in the 85. Green flag is up from starter Ken Brace, and this time by of turn number 4, we're going to go racing. Hammer down and pedal to the middle tire down the back straightaway, and Ken McKenzie takes the early lead in the 85 automobile. On the inside of the 30 is Aaron Lewis out of turn number 4. Ken McKenzie, Aaron Lewis, Darrell Nicholson, and Jerry Shiner to the top 5, rather Bob Shiner to the top 5. McKenzie now trying to open up a lead, but Aaron Lewis moves up solidly in the turn. David Leadus in trouble, the rookie in the 59 car. He is off the pace in the 3-4 turn. Stop brakes for the 59 car. Looks like some serious mechanical problems on the Riverblade Ultramar machine. Ken McKenzie, your race leader in the 85. Aaron Lewis in the second spot. Darrell Nicholson in third. Vince McCormick up to fourth. And riding at the top 5 is Terry Shiner. The leader trying to make his way back to the garage area. Perhaps the crew can get him back in competition here this afternoon. Darrell Nicholson in the second spot. Lewis back to third. Vince McCormick trying to put a move on, take over that third position down the back straightaway. McCormick in the 32 does get the spot. And China's looking for room in car number 6. Al Stelgrove off the pace. The Silver Knight exhaust. Oldsmobile Cutlass. The 22 car is headed back to the garage area. Problems down at turn number 1 as one car sets up against the wall. Looks like Paul Lewis in the 62, the 66, and the 2 also involved. So is the 42 of Steve Rogers. Some fluid down there at turn number 1. Several cars spinning down in that area, and caution is out on the speedway. Few more times to tighten up the field and make sure the track is safe for car resumption of competition. Run the cars through the speedy dry a few times before we try it under race speed conditions. flag up next time by. Starter Ken Brace looks the field over for the final time. Ken McKenzie on the point. Nicholson on the outside of the front row. McCormick and Charters in row number 2. And this time by out of turn number 4 with 31 to go. We're going to go races. Nicholson goes for the lead right at the get-go and has McKenzie by a fender and a door down the back straightaway. Darrell Nicholson now will try to suck him down on the inside, and McKenzie stays out of the inside row. Ken McKenzie, your leader, one more time. Nicholson in the second spot. McCormick in third. Terry Charters fourth. In fifth, the 30 of Aaron Lewis. David Blinas back in the fray one more time in the 59 car. And Comfort also back in the field in car 21. A little loose out of turn number 4. It's McKenzie, Nicholson, McCormick, and Terry Charters, the top 4. Caution out on the speedway one more time. Aaron Lewis in trouble in car number 30. He takes a spin down on turn number 2. Tries to take the paint off the citywide career sign. And everyone gets by safely. Aaron Lewis trying to right the 30 car. Fender tore off that car earlier. So 30 car of Aaron Lewis mobile one more time. We'll realign the field and try it all over again. Put them back in there, Danny. Those may do her some good. You wonder where those went, right, Danny? You were looking for them all over the place, eh? Danny Brown collecting up what's left of his small block Chevrolet engine. Okay, I'll live with it, Pontiac. Yeah, sure. Bob Charters with a flat tire on the right front. He'll be headed back to the garage here in the Mac Tools Pontiac. And Aaron Lewis also goes to the garage area in car number 30. So the crews will have to go to work in those two cars, the 7 of Bob Charters and the 30 of Aaron Lewis. As Ken McKenzie continues to be your leader in car number 85. Showing the way up front with the B&B Country cable car. Darrell Nicholson doing yeoman's chore there at car number 4 in second position. Vince McCormick, of course, is third in the 33. And Terry Charters right in the thick of things as well in car number 6. So we are 15 laps complete and 25 to go. 15 laps down, 25 to go. Event. It'll be Crunch Bunch time. It's Demolition Derby here at Riverglade Speedway this afternoon to complete the 1994 racing season. Ken McKenzie on the point. 15 down, 25 to go on turn number 4. One more time. We're going racing. McKenzie and Nicholson side by side one more time for the get-go. And McKenzie the leader out of turn number 4. Tussle between the 6 and the 33, and Charters goes to the wall. Charters took some serious cement work off the wall and is dropped all the way back to the 6th position. Ken McKenzie, your race leader, Vince McCormick in 2nd, Darrell Nicholson in 3rd. Ken Crossway in 4th, Paul Lewis in 5th. Bob Charters back in the field one more time in the Mac Tools Pontiac number 7. Out of the competition one more time in the front of the oxygen silver exhaust machine. 21 car, Johnny Comfort parked in the infield area. Tough break for the Oldsmobile driver as Ken McKenzie leads him one more time down the back straightaway. Vince McCormick in 2nd, Darrell Nicholson 3rd, Ken Crossway in the 4th position, and Terry Charters holding on to 5th spot. Take a look at the wall after coming together with the 24 automobile of Joel Parsons. Your race leader, Vince McCormick in 2nd, Darrell Nicholson in a solid run in 3rd. Charters about to go lap down to car number 7 to get Crossway to the 66. Crossway looks to the inside. And Charters gets taken out in turn number 2. And probably back to 7 car out on the track in front of Winnie Burnham. Everyone gets by safely as Burnham gets stopped with the Rod's Auto salvage machine. Charters takes a spin down on turn number 2.
What started? After 56 or not?
Chyners is being given the black flag in car number 7. And he obviously is not real fond of the call.
30, 29, 93. Give him the black flag. Okay.
So we'll shake the boat and try it all over again one more time. Chyners has been black flagged from this event. He'll have to go to the garage jury in the Mac Tools number 7 Pontiac. So we are 28 complete, unofficially 28 complete. And 12 to go, of course. 28 complete and 12 to go. Is there a dentist in the house? Could we have a dentist to the start-finish line, please? So Bob Chyners will head back to the garage area. And we'll try it all over again one more time. Ken McKenzie, your race leader. Vince McCormick in the second spot. This time out of turn number 4, we should have a green flag from starter Ken Brace. Ken McKenzie on the point, though. Revs them up through the 3-4 turn. And this time out of turn number 4, we're going to go racing. McKenzie on the inside, McCormick on the outside. Ken Crossway right in third position, just waiting to move. McKenzie by a half a fender in the front straightaway. McCormick putting the pressure on the outside, so is Ken Crossway in the 66. Vince McCormick following in second. Charles before the lead with Ken Crossway in third. It is a three-way battle. Crossway looks to the inside of Vince McCormick. McCormick closes the door on Crossway that time around, and Ken McKenzie will lead them one more time. are up this time by for Ken McKenzie out of turn number 4. We are 38 down and 2 to go. 38 complete, 2 laps remaining. Ken McKenzie, Vince McCormick, Ken Crossway, Daryl Nicholson, and Terry Charters your top 5. Flag this time by Ken McKenzie down the back straightaway with half a lap to go. Aaron Lewis will back up out of the way in turn number 4. And out of turn number 4 for the final time for the checkered flag, it's going to be Ken McKenzie. Ken McKenzie brings it home for the win with Vince McCormick unofficially in second and Crossway unofficially in third. Winnie Burnham completing the laps in car number 94. And the checkered flag on hand. And ladies and gentlemen, let's have a good hand for the winner of the Metro Mike's Gas Bar feature. Ladies and gentlemen, Ken McKenzie! The Apple Auto Glass, Venus Roofing and Siding, Ideal Muffler, B&B Country Cable, Chevrolet Automobile car number 85, your race winner. The Crunch Buds coming up next on the program to complete the afternoon's racing activities. It's Demolition Derby time. Ken McKenzie loading the crew on board, and they'll head back to the start-finish line, have their picture taken by our track photographer Gary Ward from Gary Ward Photography. And once again, as the 85 car comes by with the crew and told, let's have a warm round of applause for your feature winner, Ken McKenzie. A well-deserved win. He survived several caution flags to put the 85 automobile in victory lane. So Ken McKenzie, for the Salisbury area race winner this afternoon. Darrell Davis, car is owned by Johnny Mercer, and the towing is provided for that machine as well by Rod's Auto Salvage. Driving car number 23 will be Dave Eagles. The 101 will be Darren Killam. In car number 14 will be Dave Stiles. He'll be the competitor here in the street stock division. Up on that Ford automobile. I believe it's a Ford, no, maybe a Chrysler. Not sure at this vantage point. We'll get it after a minute. I'm sorry. We'll get it here in just a moment. A Ford Granada, I believe, or Mercury Monarch, one of those two makes. Car number 14 is driven by Dave Stiles. That's a Pontiac. In car number 13, that's Scott Smith behind the wheel for Chevrolet Malibu. The 101 is driven by Darren Killam. It's a front-wheel drive entry, by the way. That's a Chevrolet Cavalier. Keep your eye on that one. Car number 28, Chevrolet Malibu. We're waiting on a driver name for that. I believe that is, it's got to be one of the Oblinus boys, probably. I would say probably Dave Oblinus, his third car of the afternoon. Chevrolet Malibu. Car number 62. That'll be Josh Goslin, who normally drives here in the street stock division, a Cadillac entry. In car number 2, that's John Nino. Also a Ford, either a Mercury Zephyr or a Ford, I forget what they were now, back a few years. It's one of those anyway. In car number 23, that's Dave Eagles, a Zephyr Z7. In car number 69, that's Walter Mullen, another Ford. Lots of Fords in this field. Don't fool me, now we know what they're good for. In car number 8, and that's driven by Gary Jonah. Looks like a Ford LTD. And car number 114, Yvonne Legier. By the way, coming home in second, Dale Earnhardt, so he will retain his point lead. In third, good old DW, Darrell Waltrip came home in third. That'll make my wife very happy. It's her favorite driver. And in fourth, car number 25, Earnhardt in second. Darrell Waltrip in third, and Ken Schrader in fourth. It's crunch bunch time, and they go at it on the track surface. Keep your eye on your favorite driver. I put my money on the Cadillac, folks. Car number 62, Gosselin. That was a very heavy car, full frame car, so he may have a little bit of an advantage. Also, the 114, the Pontiac, sponsored by Dixie Lee, with Yvonne Legier at the point. That's a full-size Pontiac Parisienne. The Riverglade Speedway entry car number 8, I believe it is. With Gary Jones on board. It's crunch bunch time at Riverglade Speedway with a couple of bumpers in the infield already. The 01 car's beautiful paint job is getting tore up really bad here. It's a thump from car number 2, driven by John Vito. And car number 14, that's Dave Stiles. They have to eat. And the 101, the Chevrolet Cavalier, doing a pretty good job there for a front-wheel drive entry. It is the only front-wheel drive entry out there. All the rest are rear-wheel drive cars. Watch that 101. One good poker that could fold up like a pretzel, but it might be a really good competitor. We can't tell. And thump and bump. Here comes Gosselin in the 92. Takes a piece off of Dave Stiles, the 14. So does the 2 car of John Vito. That pink number 2 doing a super job out there. The 101 a little short on the right side, but he's still doing some thumping and banging. And don't forget, they can push all they want in the back end of those front-wheel drives. It won't hurt them a whole bunch. They have a Slovin-type rear axle on them, and they can take a lot of abuse in the back end, as long as that front-wheel drive train stays intact. 28 of Oblina's still running. So is the 8 car, and he gets it wham head-on with the Cadillac. And look how that Cadillac stood up under that serious abuse. Car number 13, the Malibu, is running for cover, and he's going to try to back up and hit somebody. That's the one way down on the east end. Making a big backup. He's going to try to hit Oblinas. Goes by him, and Oblinas moving a little too fast, so he doesn't get a very good poke at him. But it is crunch bunch time. Race 'em and wreck 'em time for the crunch bunch. Gosselin in the 62. The Cadillac is starting to fold up in the rear end. Could be some serious frame rest in that car. Could be causing it to fold up a little prematurely, because normally a Cadillac is an excellent entry in these events. The 14 automobile, too, of Dave Stiles is fairly intact. A couple of cars have been eliminated. Looks like the 13 car may be out of it. The 01 of Scott Wilban, I believe, is already stopped. The 14, I'm not sure if it can be fired. The 69 automobile, driven by Walter Munn, looks like he's been sidelined. Car number 23 still running. That's Dave Eagles. That's the burgundy-colored Ford or Zephyr Z7. Oblinas are trying to have a good afternoon, trying to complete the distance in the third event of the afternoon. The 62 of Gosselin dragging a bumper case, a serious crack at the 101 of Darren Killam. That's Darren Killam in the 101, the Chevrolet Cavalier. It's a front-wheel drive car. You don't very often see them in wreck-em race competition, but because there's so many of them out there in the highway, it's just sooner or later we're going to see a lot of them here in the crunch bunch competition. 23 still running, so is number 8. The 2 still running, but barely. Look how short the number 2 is in the back end. It's right up to the rear housing of that Ford Fairmont. It's wreck 'em and roll 'em time. The crunch bunch, the rock 'em, sock 'em, traveling sideways thrill show. The 14 of Style still running. That's the red and green one. Gosselin is still running in the 62. It looks like the 01 might have been eliminated. The little front-wheel drive Cavalier, I believe, possibly could be out. Stiles just waiting to see if he can give him another poke. That's 14 is Stiles in the 14. The 8 car. So Gosselin still running in the Cadillac, coming back, take a couple of more pokes. So is the 28 car of Dave Oblinas doing a super job out there. Cadillac takes a swipe at the 2 car. The 2 car being driven by John Vito, but I believe John Vito is parked. Looks like the 13, the 01, the 2, the 69 are all stopped. The 101, I believe, is stopped. So Gosselin is still in it in the 62. The 28 of Dave Oblinas. So at least 4 cars still running. The 23, the 8, the 62, and the 28. The 28 is all done, I believe. Oblinas is all done. So we're down to 3 cars, and these 3 will be winners, 1, 2, and 3, more than likely. Just going to see how it shakes out.
4,
So the 23, the 62, and the 8 are the 3 cars left running. The 8 car takes a piece right off the 23. It looks like the 23 now may be eliminated. That's Dave Eagles in the Ford Fairmont or Mercury Z7 machine. So it's Cadillac versus Ford here, folks. A couple of burgundy automobiles going at it, and the 23 is still moving. We'll see if he's still able to power himself to a hit. Some flat tires on the Cadillac, and that makes it really, really hard. If you can keep the tires up, you got a good chance of winning. The 8 car takes a final poke. Car number 23 being driven by Dave Eagles. Gary Jonah in the 8. It is Gary Jonah, isn't it, Ernie? The 8. So it looks like we're down to car number 8 and car number 62. It's Cadillac versus Ford, the traditional battle, GM versus Ford. You see it in Winston Cup, and you see it here at Riverglade Speedway as well. I'm going to tell you a little secret, folks. Neither one of them are worth too much right now. That $8 sign, that's an inflated value on that Ford right now, believe me. The Cadillac worth about $3.29. That's if the tires all stay up. So Gosselin trying to keep it going, trying to make another hit. The rear housing has been broken loose a little bit. Looks like the springs may have jumped out of their pocket or the trailing arms. So the 14 car has hit over to him. So it comes down to 2 cars, and the 62, it don't look good. Because the 8 car, Jonah's going to hit him from the front, trying to put him out of his misery. One more time, Jonah in car number 8, the 62 of Josh Gosselin. He's going to get that bumper trapped out under the front end. It's going to make it real hard to have a hit. And it looks like we do have a winner. Got it. 23 was third. Over there. 62, second. So Gary Jonah is your winner in car number 8. Finishing in second, Danny Gosselin in the 62. And in third, the 23 of Dave Eagles. Let's have a good round of applause for all your competitors here. And once again, on behalf of Pat and Shelley Rogers and all the good folks here at Riverglade Speedway, we thank you for attending tonight's racing events, all brought to you by Metro Mike's Gas Bar. We'll see you again in the 1995 racing season. Have a good winter. Be good to your neighbor on the way home.